Welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now today I am back with an update for you guys on what's going on with the whole issues with Unreal Engine 5.5. The PlayStation has received an update. Xbox players are still waiting for things. It's all been a little bit more of a mess as time has gone on, and it's actually not been a mess due to Studio Wildcard. I had a little joke about this. I said, this time, you got to leave Wildcard alone. This isn't down to them. But we'll go through all of the news and all of the updates and stuff. And if you guys do enjoy today's video, as always, smash that like button, subscribe, and come and join us in the LoadedCrysis cluster if you are ready to play Ragnarok in 9 days time. We currently have around about 300 slots for Ragnarok, but we will be opening up more if players exceed that amount, but obviously spaces will be limited. So link in the description down below to our Discord if you want to be seeing Ragnarok ascended in 9 days time. Right, so console players especially. I know PC players, you've got a few issues, but for PC players, it's pretty much as smooth as it's going to get at this moment in time. But for console players, they've not been able to play the game. And they can play the game vanilla without mods, but all of their servers, we've got loads of mods on the LoadedCrysis cluster. Like everyone who is on console has been struggling to play. And Unreal Engine 5.5 launched on Thursday the 5th. And it is now Monday the 9th. So it's been about 4 or 5 days since the update's gone live, and this issue has just persisted over time. Now, I do have an update from Wildcard, and it's obviously on the CurseForge thing. And CurseForge seem to kind of only be waiting on Wildcard. Even though it was a CurseForge issue, they've got to wait for Wildcard to fix what this is on their side so it links in and works with the CurseForge system. So Wildcard said, update on mod downloading issue. The issue on PlayStation has been fixed with the latest patch, and we're expecting the Xbox update to roll out later this weekend. It's currently in certification. Thanks for your patience, survivors. Now, if you're on PlayStation, can you let me know how it's been going? Because I've still had reports from PlayStation players saying they're still struggling. But this person's gone on to say, hey Grok, if it's already Sunday afternoon, why would someone say later this weekend instead of being direct just based on language use? How trustworthy is this person? And Grok goes on to say, hey, the phrase later this weekend on a Sunday afternoon can seem vague, especially given Survive the Ark's history of delays, like August to October 2023 launch shift of recent DLC setbacks. This could suggest they're dodging firm commitments, raising trust concerns for some players. However, console certification often causes unpredictable delays, and vague terms are common in gaming to manage expectations. Their regular updates on forums show engagement, suggesting no intent to deceive. Trustworthiness depends on perspective, and some see it as unreliable, others see it as pragmatic. Hard to say definitely without more context. So you've even got Grok sending some shots over at Studio Wildcard, but this was the PlayStation patch notes, and they fixed an issue causing mods to be marked invalid when joining modded servers. And if anyone has had issues with the transferring, there's been a fix for a crash that would occur when transferring, and I think, if I'm correct, that should be on all platforms, even console. Oh no, on Xbox. Yeah, by the looks of things, I don't know if it's been fixed on Xbox either, only PC and PlayStation. Yeah, because PC's got it too. So it does just seem to be like an ongoing issue at the moment with, this whole sort of CurseForge issue. I've been checking their Discord for their current status. I've been keeping you guys updated in our Discord as well as soon as I get any information. But it's such a shame because without this issue, it would have been a fairly smooth launch, and a lot of ARK players over on ASA have been raring to go, and I know a lot of people have been saying they felt better performance than they've ever felt before on console, but they're not playing because their favorite servers they can't load up on because there's no they can't play with mods. And even if they wanted to test on single player, once you've entered the world of mods in ARK, you're not really going to want to go back. This was Studio Wildcard's live ops update. It just as if you guys haven't seen it, but they said as we settle into Unreal Engine 5.5, we want to extend a huge thanks to everyone who's been sending us in bug reports and helping us track down the gremlins that slip through. Your feedback has already helped us resolve some early crashes and will be patching quite rapidly in the coming weeks, so please keep those reports coming and stay tuned for more improvements. We're actively monitoring performance and stability, and you can expect continued updates aimed at improving the experience across the board. And on the modding front, with thousands of mods out there and a few unexpected hiccups were bound to surface, and if you're encountering new issues tied to the engine upgrade, chances are that we are too. And we're working to address them as quickly as possible. If you run into bugs or technical issues, please report them here, and for official server-specific issues, please use this forum. This is a step forward, but like any journey worth taking, it's a marathon, not a sprint, and we're in it with you, and we're committed to smoothing the road as we go. So like I've said to you guys, you know, this is definitely a step in the right direction. A lot of people said that they haven't really seen a difference. I've seen many YouTubers saying the same thing. I personally have seen a difference, and I know, like, the tough thing with being an ARK YouTuber, right, is when you give Wildcard some credit, everyone's like, you always do that, you know, I wonder how much Wildcard pay you for this and things like that. And when you you know, and when you give Wildcard so much stick, which I've done a lot over the last year, it's like, oh, this guy's so negative all the time and stuff. So it's always such a hard thing to, you know, because you can never please everyone, and I don't care about doing that. All I care about is saying my honest opinion and my honest experience, because I think that's what's most important on this channel, is always giving that type of feedback to you guys. I play it, I show it to you guys, and this is why I'm going to be getting into streaming more often, because I actually want you guys to see my live reaction as I do things, so you can actually see what I'm experiencing. And if I'm experiencing something bad, then I'm going to say it, and if I'm experiencing something good, then I'm going to say it. And I have personally been experiencing some better performance. I've still got problems and I've still crashed. There's still a crashing issue, especially if you play, if you're a YouTuber and you're using OBS and ARK. They seriously really do not like each other. There was never any issues with OBS and ARK Survival Evolved, and on this new version, those two just do not like each other. So still some fixes that need to go along with that, and there's still some fixes that, you know, changing some settings in the menu can, you know, it's like I changed from performance only back to epic settings for my video and I crashed, but overall, so much has been fixed. I'm going to be so honest again. I don't know how many times I'm going to say the word honest, but I can change settings. I don't crash. You know, pretty much every setting. I can then do some settings. I can then go and do commands. Things work a bit better together. The things in game, I can move around. I just crash so much more less than I was before, and that's what I want more often. I want that experience. And now we're in Unreal Engine 5.5. This is what we want to see moving forward. We want them to build on this platform they've now built for us, and I look forward to seeing that. Now anyway, as a final part to the video, yes, this month just seems absolutely mental. You know, something that a lot of people have been asking me you know, is ARK Aquatica still coming to ARK Survival Evolved this month? I personally hope it's not. I would rather it come out in July, because I've said it right from the beginning. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that you try and release a DLC for the old game at the same month, in the same release zone as Studio Wildcard are releasing Ragnarok. I just think right now we're in this kind of strange war between the old game and the new game, and they both should be flourishing in their own way. And I do think Survival Evolved has been flourishing recently because it's been on a huge discount, but I think spreading things out is really important, and making sure people have something for whatever they want. And I just, yeah, it's been a strange thing. We're going to hear about ARK 2 at the end of this year, apparently, according to Snail Games, and Panic Studio Wildcard are going to do a post on that. So it is one crazy, strange year, but I'm here for it. You guys know I've always been here for it. So we got Ragnarok coming in 9 days time, and then let's hope that's a smooth launch, a whole bunch of new things with it. Then Valguero is still meant to be coming, then Lost Colony, and then we hear about ARK 2. And somewhere between now and the next, well, they said soon, but Aquatica is coming, and like I said to you guys, I'm gonna be reviewing it. I'll probably be live streaming it because I want you guys to see my reaction live, and I was about to say a load of fun. It could just be the worst thing ever, but anyway. Leave a like, subscribe if you did enjoy, smash that like button, and I will catch you guys in my next video tomorrow, which we've got an interesting one. We're going to be talking about something which I'm actually really looking forward to. It could be something I'm going to be so disappointed about, but let's wait and see.